Hi everyone, welcome back to the Lovecraft family. Lilith over here is rushing off to our grocery bus. We really need a cake, so we're just going to hurry Lilith, hurry, because yeah, it's nearly 4 p.m. But she is going to quickly go to the bus that I made. I had just a fun time making that, decorating it. Come on, Lilith. We need to be back at 5 p.m. And then once we are back, Sasha will throw the party. And here is my bus, and I am just super glad with the result. And Craig over here owns it, so he was originally a townie, and then the lady over here, Shirley, also originally a townie, but Craig has hired her, and as you can see, she is the cashier. Craig is the salesperson. He is a born salesperson like Sasha, but he is in charge, and I decided that he will go and run this lot for us. And yes, Lilith, it is taking some time. We really need to go and rush off. But thank you, we have our cake. And it honestly would have been much faster if we would have bought the cake from the catalogue, but I just wanted that moment, you know. And also, I was looking at Sasha's one true hobby, so arts and crafts. So what can we do with that? And I decided photography. And I really looked at his traits, so his personality, and what would he be interested in. So Daisy is coming over, and then also Quinn. And then I think that will be it for our little party. And I also see that he wants to go and talk to Lilith. So I feel this one is about after the party, what is going to happen then. So we don't have that much time, but hopefully this will go and work. Okay, I'm in position, and if this doesn't work, I can always go and do it again. Now, I hope your hand is not gonna get in the way. I would like to use this photo, but again, I can always go and redo it. I don't think that snapshot turned out right. Maybe I should take another one. I'll just redo it if it really didn't turn out well. But I knew what I wanted, like with the background and so on. Like the decorations are really not, well, fantastic. Violet has grown into a child, achieved the aspiration level of miracle might. Oh, and then I also see we have strawberries that we can go and harvest over there. But I decided on 3 presents, like one from the parents, one from Daisy, and one from Quinn. Really simple decorations, and I decided to put the balloons like this because I knew exactly where I wanted Lilith to stand because of the background. Now for little Violet, we can go and give her an extra trait. So options, turn on notifications, add a random trait to Violet. And then she is brave. Okay, so slob, grumpy, and brave. It will be interesting to go and incorporate that into the story. And I really need to get them a good coffee machine because I would like it that Lilith will become a night owl again. Yeah, a night owl. She has the want to have a baby. Now that is really why I'm using the elixir of life, because of the potential for another child, and I really would like another child. Let's see, art, I guess, and then you can go and tell a story about sports. And also I have been thinking about Daisy and Quinn, basically the townies, and would I go and play with them? And it is really tempting. I do want to do that, but I really just want to focus on the Lovecraft family. And I did consider the story progression mod, and that's a one true hobby. Interesting. And I did consider the story progression, but again, I just like controlling the Sims myself, like managing them myself. So let's go look at the personality again. Sloppy, outgoing, active, playful, grouchy. And then I can also go and check later if the interests have changed a little bit, but really interested in toys, animals. Then she's okay with paranormal. So we had a good time. Excellent. So yeah, here's what I'm thinking. He's gonna go get up, change into his formal, and then he's going to wake up Lilith. And the only place we can really go is the pond. And look, he already had a thought about fishing, so he knows he wants to go to the pond. So he's gonna go and change, surprise Lilith. So he goes and gives her a romantic hug. And he's like, why don't you change? I want to take you somewhere. They arrive at the pond and they sit for a while just busy speaking. The conversation isn't going so well. But Sasha says that he has been looking closely at his life right now, and I think it's time that we have a serious talk. And Lilith is thinking that she needs to go and put out a fire, that maybe he's going to break up with her, but he reassures her and everything is all good. And Lilith says that she also has been thinking, oh fantastic, it's gonna rain. Not the type of weather that I wanted. But he's speaking about work, and he says that while his work is super important to him, he has realized something. Honestly, this is not the weather that I want. Okay, there we go. So let's go and delete that. You can get out, and then you can get out. So they started the conversation about where they currently are, about work, their life. And then he goes and gives her a hug. And after the hug, he's gonna go and smooth talk, just charm her, give her a rose. And then he's gonna be like, let's go and just sit over there. So I'm just gonna go and use that thing. So once they're sitting down over there, he's just gonna go and pull her closer, cuddle with her, just going to enjoy some time alone. And then of course after just smooching her, I guess he's just gonna go and pop the big question.
Oh, Father Silo. Oh, Revivo.
And then of course after that we're just gonna go straight into the marriage, the elopement, and then choose a last name, no change, and then have a baby, and then he just wants a skill point. They're both gonna go on a vacation, but yeah, that's not gonna go and happen. But she wants a skill point, and that is honestly really important. And he just throws himself at her. What's the time? 4 AM? So I've been thinking about Lilith's secondary aspiration, really high interest in money, and also with the random occurrence scenario she had. She won lotteries. She also took out loans. So I think for her, I would like to go for the fortune aspiration. And then I'm also thinking of giving her business instinct, because she has had 2 chance cards so far and they were both successful. Gonna go with that one. And then friends in high places, that is also handy. And then plead for charm. Lilith's goal is to reach the top of the career, so I think yes, we would want that. Now with Sasha, I was thinking about family aspiration for him. So he was content with things, with just living with Lilith and his daughter. He was happy. He was really focused on work, like skill points and friends right now. You can see it's the same right now. But he did roll the one to get married to Lilith, but I'm thinking with him, he would like a political dynasty. Like he would hope that would happen with his family. Like he would start the whole political aspirations in this family. That won't happen, I think, but I'm just thinking with his story right now that his career means a lot to him, but he also wants that political dynasty, and he's also thinking of the whole hotshot couple, that she's at the top of the law enforcement and he's at the top of his political career. So I think that is how I would go with his secondary aspiration. Well, life of luxury could help, and then he could take time off, but he's not a Lovecraft. So I'm not going to really worry about, well, achieving his lifetime want, but Life of Luxury could be helpful if he would need to take time off. Why not? Let's just go with Business Instinct. He has arts and crafts for his one true hobby. And I was thinking of giving him this for his hobby because he has that high interest in fashion. So he has 6 points. So, well, it is decent. And then also high interest in travel. That's why I gave him that floral shirt. Toys, he has 4 interests in that. And I did consider giving him the toy bench simply because he's playful, but again, his interest in toys is low. And then I looked at his lazy nature, so really lazy, and then I considered the photography. Maybe that would suit his personality, being outgoing, so he would be the type to whip out the camera, take photos, but that's also easier for him because of his nature. And then I did consider flower arrangement, but I would possibly put that under environment, so 3 points in that. So that is also pretty low. So the photography I felt was really the best option for him. So Lilith does have that want for the baby. I hope that is gonna go and happen. She already has the fear of getting caught cheating. Okay. What about you? He's just thinking about parties. Oh yeah, really different thoughts. And there are no baby jingles. Okay. So I have been thinking about making a functional school, so someone would have to be the teacher. And I was looking at Craig, so the grocery bus owner, that he would be the teacher. But he has the trait of being a born salesperson, and I just love him being there at the bus, being the owner, but he does have the lifetime want of being at the top of the education career. So he could go and run the grocery store and then also be the local teacher. But then now and then we can go and pop in at the school and see how things are going. That is something that I'm really interested in. She wants to gain a cleaning skill point. Okay, that's wonderful. We can go and do that. Oh, he has a promotion. And that is wonderful for him. And you know what is going to happen? We are going to go and send him straight back to work. Hi, Daisy. Because, yeah, he has to go and drive to work. He can go in again. It is 2 p.m. And then we'll see how he does with that. You're gonna go and macro clean. But I'm actually thinking that she should go and sleep because I really would like it that she becomes a night owl again. And we have a potential friend. Oh, and then we have another potential friend. Let's go and greet him as well. So they are the new, children in the neighborhood. They were originally townie children, and he got another promotion. That is wonderful. I think he can go and deposit 1,000, and then maybe let's just do a few hundred as well. Speaking about maths class. So why don't we go and tell a story about sports, since you like it a lot. Oh, but I'm liking this friendship. They're really getting along. She's positive about sports. Let's go and speak with Theo. I think she can also go and tell a story about sports. And then let's go and maybe try a tough handshake. But it looks like, yeah, he's positive about sports. So I just want to make sure how much we have. 2,400, okay. I spent way too much money on decorating this place. Well, Violet's room, but really this place. So the whole house, just adding more personality. Now, I gave her a disc. And then on the disc itself, she has the one true hobby of sports. And then she really likes the paranormal. She has a high interest in animals. And again, in the paranormal, one true hobby is sports. I didn't remove the changing table because I would like to have another baby. And then, of course, the sports interest, one true hobby, Though actually, interest in sports is 5. So it's more neutral. But sports is really something that she will do in her free time. And maybe it will be something that I will change in the future. Like right now, she feels that she really likes sports. But we'll see. Then with Sasha and Lilith, I gave them items as well, new items to decorate their room. So we have a backpack, a sleeping bag for Sasha, and then that is for Lilith, maybe lingerie. On Lilith's bedside table, we have a magazine, tinkering magazine I would say. We have keys, a makeup bag, makeup. And then on his bedside table, we have a binoculars, camera, a map, all things that he's interested in, and then we have a tripod right over there. Oh, and then on the wall we have this over here because of his interest in travel. He did roll that once to go on vacation. That is not going to happen, but on the other hand, I feel that want means that he wants to go to the camping site that I built. Then downstairs I decided to fill in this room a bit more, just a whole lot of detailing. And then in this room I decided to add the puppet show as well as puppets because of Violet's interest in toys. We have a toy remote car for Lilith. Oh, and it sounds like Lilith is up as well, and yeah, she is a night owl, so I like this a lot. Oh, and then also before I forget, I gave Sasha a bicycle. I just like the idea of him just cycling everywhere. But also later today, I think, yeah, she still has an off day, but we have 6 vacation days saved up. And I am thinking she will go to work on the Wednesday, and then hopefully she will go and get that promotion. And then after that, I feel that she can just go and make use of her vacation days. I was thinking about Quinn and Daisy and Alfred. I would like to play with them. I think I really do. I was really uncertain about it, like maybe I can just do the story progression mod. I just like playing with all the Sims, just play with the townies, move them in, and then that is also how we're going to go and populate this neighborhood. Like, I didn't like the idea that the townies, all the townies, will eventually marry into the Lovecraft family. Like, Daisy would marry someone eventually, but I really wasn't so sure about that. So I feel that this would probably be the best option. So it's 5 a.m. and I'm thinking that everyone else in the household can get up. I also want to see if she wants to do her homework. She does want to get an A+ report card, so she can go and do that. But I would like everyone to get up, to go and have breakfast together. Lilith is busy with that. And then the family can just spend some time together. Yes. And now he just has wants for his baby girl. He wants to talk to her, entertain her. And she's mentioning work. But I believe she has a low interest in politics. Oh, and then they disagreed over there. Maybe Lilith doesn't like the topic of politics. She wants to go and speak about law enforcement instead. Now you need some fun. Why don't you go and watch that? And then you are pretty much good. Oh, and then ACR is kicking in. I just want to go and see what they're gonna go and do. And I was tempted to have them try for a baby immediately, but I think we're just gonna wait for tonight. So yesterday, that was the first day for her to go to school, but I just wanted Sasha to go and take a photo of her getting on the bus. Like it's the first day of school. She's thinking about Sasha and she's just so happy, though she does have the fear of getting caught cheating. And I have been thinking about Lilith's traits. So she is flirty and then easily impressed. So I'm thinking that is really why she was rolled in once for Alfred. So her once for Alfred I feel were probably because of Sasha, but also because of her nature. Now, because she wants to go and make a friend, I'm thinking of just sending her out to a community lot. And then maybe she will go and roll something else. Actually, she can go and drive. So I decided to come here because we still have 200 simoleons outstanding for using the computer. So why don't we go and talk chat? She's probably saying, I'm pleased to meet you. And he's automatically speaking about kissing. They do have chemistry. 2 bolts. That is the best chemistry that we've had in the game so far. I have a feeling that they are gonna go and fight. Why don't I go and talk chat? Okay, go in there, Lilith, go in there. She will have to go and argue with them. Oh my goodness, ACR is kicking in over there. Okay. I checked and they only have like 1 bolt of chemistry. And then I want to go and bank online. Oh, okay. And then I'm going to go and donate money, 200 of that. Now let me keep an eye on these two. Oh, you seem like a pretty insightful person developing a new product. Here is a sample for you to mess around with. Busy gossiping about her new hobby. So let's go and see a TV. Okay. I think we will just keep that, give it to Violet when she moves out. But I also want her to get close to Craig because I want to go and see what she is going to go and roll for him, because she has been rolling once to go and fall in love with Alfred. So let's go and ask, what are your skills? And then let's go and ask, what do you want? Looks like they are speaking about music. Oh, and look there, Quinn and Alfred are actually speaking. Oh, not getting along over here. But I really want to go and see what they are talking about the weather. He's very good at logic, cleaning, charisma. He wants to have a baby because he's a family sim. I would like to see what I can do with Alfred and Quinn. Like, well, can they repair their relationship? Also, she has rolled the ones to gain a skill point. So I'm thinking, oh no. Yeah, okay. Actually, she's going to follow them inside. She went inside automatically. But stop over there, you will have to go and argue with them. Okay, she just wants to run outside instead. Come on, Lilith, you are a fearsome cop. You're going to be on the top of the law enforcement career. She's more interested in the books. Come on now. So we're gonna go and argue with him, and then irritate, argue with him. So after lecturing Alfred, she's gonna go and lecture Quinn, her good friend. He's mad and he doesn't want to hear this from her. But she warns them and tells them that this mustn't happen again. And then she's gonna go and tell Craig over here, it was a pleasure meeting you, because she is gonna go. We're gonna quickly go to the, yeah, really finds him unattractive. We are gonna go to the military base. Please don't. No. And this over here is my military base. It's a historical site. I don't want us to stay here for too long. It's already after 4. And I do want, well, Lilith to be at home when Violet is at home. But on the other hand, Sasha should be there as well. And he has been rolling once for Violet. So he can also go and just spend some quality time with her. So we spent a little long over here than expected. But we nearly have that skill point. And for Lilith, well, actually, we have all the skill points. Oh, and the friendship as well for a promotion. But we do need more body skill points. So yeah, just want to go and work on that now that she has that want to go and gain a skill point. And she also has romance on the mind. I would say that is a flirty nature that she wants to go and cuddle up with her hubby. She's on cloud 9 concerning that. The council has convened to discuss the renovation of a local park. The park is in what the mayor likes to call an underfinanced section of the city. And though the park has some historical significance, the surrounding housing and public works are as equally in need of renovation. The pros and cons are complex, but when it comes time to vote, Sasha only has 2 options. We're gonna go yes. The park renovation measure passes and work begins immediately on restoring the old garden. Public support for the city council swells in response to the decision and renews civic interest in the areas surrounding the park. The council members all receive a bonus to offset the previous year's pay cuts and are assured of the positions after the upcoming elections. Sasha takes home 9,568 simoleons after taxes and earns 2 charisma skill points. And right now he is thinking about having a party, so I could go and say that he wants to celebrate his success at work, and I think he could potentially go and get a promotion today. Oh no, he didn't get a promotion, but he is happy about his performance, and look, he wants to go and spend some time with his daughter. I am already thinking about university. Like, are we going to pay for it? And if we would pay for it, would it be expensive? Because I'm thinking that, let's go and do red hands again. So about university and the payments, like would it be expensive or would no one pay at the moment? Because of this history of the neighborhood that things are finally back to normal. And wouldn't the government encourage people to get education, to go to university, higher education and so on? Because the government would want to focus on that because education is linked to the economy and you would want to fix the economy. Oh, and then Violet over here is bringing up the engagement and the marriage because she wasn't there when that happened, and I guess she's a little upset about that, and she wanted to be around. And then he's like, we'll have a nice big family meal to celebrate that. But really, all once for his baby girl. You wanna buy a toy dog pen, a bird cage. What is your interest in animals? Pretty low. But maybe this could be that he is thinking about Violet because of her interest. Like he wants to surprise her with that. Maybe he feels guilty that he decided to leave Violet just over here at home with the elopement, but he really wanted to be alone with Lilith. Give her quality time, you know, so that is what I'm thinking of that. So I'm thinking with Violet, since she wants a friend, she can go and call up one of the 2 children, probably her. Now Sasha is gonna go and initiate that. Yes! Okay, I'm leaving you 2 now. Okay. So baby girl, instead of playing, I think you can go straight to bed. So I am so happy that we're going to have another child. I was really hoping for that. But in the next episode, then hopefully Lilith will go and have a promotion. Sasha's also doing well. Little Violet does need to go and work on her homework. But that will be all for the next episode. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all soon in the next episode. So until then, take care. Pixelwitch out.